Online. No, live.
Just thinking about it. All the name, see the name of it and everything. I'll have to see the name of it and everything. I'll have to change that afterwards
Oh, hang on.
because I can't change it now.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Cool. It was just echoing a little bit earlier and I got a bit worried.
Oh no, because I was checking the Twitch channel to see that we were live. Hi everybody. Hello. Yeah, this is Mari Still Plays. I have Creatrix Tiara here as well joining me, and we are doing our Ace Attorney streams and we're going back to basics. Back to basics. Yeah, because this was the first way we ever started streaming these.
Right. I was like, the game.
We're going back to our roots of, oh my God, the tech issues.
I mean, because we're using Zoom now, the thing goes, like your video disappears when I'm talking, obviously. But I'm also very reluctant to put my video on, A, because I'm eating, and B, because, as you will probably tell very quickly, I am unmedicated. I have gone off my ADHD meds because they are a bad time. But the ADHD meds that work with me, I don't have anymore. And so I do not know where my brain is at.
Yeah. So just a heads up, the reason we're doing it this way is because Discord is not working out for some reason today. It worked last week. It didn't work the week before, but it worked last week. So this is the easiest way for us to do this that we have found. So this is like our backup option. And this was what we tried before I got the new setup to stream with. So it's just Discord. We were not very comfortable with doing it over Discord because it seemed to be potentially throwing a hissy fit with us today. So yeah, we're on Zoom. And so I can't see the chat, and the title of this might be something to do with journalism.
It is something to do with journalism, yes.
Yes, so if you've come for a journalism...
You're streaming writers.
Yes, yeah. If you've come for writing streams, I'm sorry, it's gaming today. I could not change the streaming title, etc. right now. I might see if I can do that in some fashion on Twitch at some point, maybe. But it might have to be after the stream is over today. So yeah, I also don't have access.
Sailing Ocelot is here and wants to know what game is this. This is Ace Attorney. Hello, Sailing Ocelot. It is not a game called Riders. We just can't change the title. But hi.
Hi, Sailing Ocelot showed up yesterday and followed yesterday. Hey, hi. So we are gaming today. We're not writing. We are streaming via Zoom because Discord has let us down, and so we find that Zoom is the quick and easy workaround. But that means I'm not using OBS, and so I'm gonna have to change all the details after the fact. So that is where we're at. And so I can't see chat, but Tiara is going to run chat and moderate chat today. I am, and it's going to be very interesting because I am tired and Tiara is unmedicated, not through any fault of their own, but because
trying a new med did not work out.
Yeah, and accessing new meds is on the cards and has been set up, but will take a bit of time. So
hi, how kind to support your friend. You're very kind, Sailing Ocelot, but we've been doing this every Saturday also, my goodness. But yeah, Zoom could be used. We found that out kind of accidentally, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, I think our Ace Attorney games were probably like the first thing you streamed. It was like a lockdown activity over a year ago.
Yeah. It was interesting to try and work out what could be done. I think rather than thinking about everything else that was happening. Do I hit continue? Yes, I do, right?
Yes, we are about to start the trial. Natsume's secret second case that everyone's been hiding from us. Something about it triggered my love. I remember now Tiara, it's Tiara with a T, has already played this game, right? Yes, I have played through the whole thing.
Yep. I did explain this like on Friday. Yeah, I'm playing blind. Tiara is not.
Yes, you got it.
Tiara is here to laugh at my reactions to things. Currently, this is a really weird case because people thought the person was dead and then the person was alive. So is it attempted murder now? Oh, I don't know what the hell is going on. So yep.
Yeah, out of all the cases in this particular sub game, this is probably one of the weirder ones. Yes, here's our beloved
Soseki!
Kathmandu.
You don't know Soseki, so he's a famous Japanese author and he wrote about cats.
He wrote about both things, but everyone knows he's writing about the cat.
The cat book. I Am a Cat is one of the very first serialized novels in Japanese literature, and it became very famous because of that, and everybody loves it because, yeah.
And one of the ways that this book has influenced people, aside from him growing up in his attorney, is that a lot of cat characters in pop culture use wagahai to describe themselves as their personal pronoun. Like the Atlas, who produces the Persona series, are doing like a big 25th anniversary thing. And the latest game has a cat mascot called Morgana. And Morgana was like hosting the announcement for the first thing in this anniversary. And it was very Japanese, so all of his voices in Japanese. And it's called Wakahai, blah 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 blah. It's like sort of like Watashi wa or whatever. It's Wakahai. It's like it's directly a Soseki reference. Like any cat character that can talk in Japanese literature or pop culture or media, they all use Wakahai. It's like the official cat pronoun. Pronouns are Waga and Hai. Can't keep up with the word. Yeah, this is the guy's second time here. He's like, I'm done. No.
Yeah, so we just got him off the hook so this is game 2. Got him off the hook in game 1. And for some reason.
And like not 24 or something hours later.
Yeah, he's involved in something else. And this is a flashback to that case as well. It's not an immediate, here's what happened the day after. We're not going straight in. So this is flashback we're having to the case.
Did he catch a worm? Against his will.
Yeah, he's very excitable.
I can't hear very much. Speak for yourself, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
No,
huh? Oh. Sorry, hold on. I have a small break to sort out a replenishment.
Ooh, did I tell you what Bradley got me for my birthday? Did you see what he got me for my birthday?
I think you did. I can't remember because you told everybody in the universe.
I did, yeah.
So Tiara's birthday was on Sunday. So we had a pre-birthday stream on Saturday last week.
Bradley really spoiled me. He got me a slot-shaped glass hanger and a Japanese, very fancy snack box. And he got me a soda stream. Because we were joking about getting one, and then the fool decides to get me one. And then I can't get back at him to get one for him as his housewarming gift because he went and bought one for himself already. So I can't. Yeah, when I saw you brought the Coca-Cola out, that reminded me. Soda stream.
I was going to say something. What was I going to? Oh no, it's gone. I was gonna say something funny.
It'll come back.
Maybe.
The guy's gonna get constipated by that.
Yeah. This guy, for those who have not been playing along, is also known as the Reaper of the Bailey, because even if you win against this prosecutor, your client is supposedly dies somehow, even if they're found not guilty when you come face against him in court. So there's this myth going around in the game that he's the Reaper of the Bailey, but we have defeated him several times, and there's a whole subplot happening with him. There's a whole conspiracy plot, okay, that is ongoing in the game. There's spy shenanigans and all sorts of nonsense. Right. And oh, by the way, for those who are new, there's also Sherlock Holmes in this. He's known as Sherlock Holmes, and he is a 3-year-old toddler chaos personified, kind of wrapped up into a late 20s. Bishi, very bishi male.
Japan.
In fact, as soon as we see the bishi, we're going to be calling for our friend Bradley to turn up.
He doesn't show up for me. He shows up for Sherlock.
Yeah, to be honest, that's Bradley's MO, I think.
Aww, he doesn't support me. We had Bradley on the stream one time to voice this guy. He did make the good point that he's, because he's very drama, but he's very deadpan. Like,
he's very stoic up here. And I said this as well. I was like, half the time it seems like this part of his face is he's animated very differently, or he's like the generic.
He is very beautiful. Yes, he is.
No, it's the very like generic tutorial part of the animation rig. I'm not talking about his actual design. I'm talking about like the fact that his face does not really move much, but the rest of his body.
The Sailing Ocelot says he is very beautiful. Yeah, so we got Bradley out to voice him because all of Bradley's faces like sort of
we did do
villain very well.
We're not doing voices because then we are here forever.
Yes, and I'm already loopy enough to try and do anything.
See, nothing can save a person in the dark.
We know though that he survives. Because immediately before that is the case where Susato has ended up back in Japan for reasons that here to do at
This is Susato.
Yes.
This is our judicial assistant.
Father, you said you were dying and yet you are fine. What the fuck?
Yeah. At this point, we are in England. We've come on a study tour. Lots of things have happened, but this girl is going to go back to Japan, and it's the 1800s. And we've already seen a case where Soseki is also gone back to Japan and he's alive. So even though like we found him not guilty and everything, he hasn't died. So the Reaper's curse hasn't come to pass.
It doesn't work overseas. You can't get a visa. Immigration will not let it through.
Sometimes playing games with Tiara is like being in the middle of like different sort of academic theses.
What? Why?
Because like randomly, like Tiara will be like, "Well, this is a game about immigration," and
it is though.
No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying like every week there's some angle we break down this game from. There's like a lot of critical theorizing happening.
The whole like fact checking a journal thing we just still need to do. Because that was a fun conversation.
It is fun. I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying it's amusing that it happens.
Video analysis. We are video essays. We can't just do memes. We are. Yeah. If there was bread tube, you'd be roti tube.
What?
Have you never heard of bread tube?
Bread tube, as in bread.
Yeah, so it's a nickname they gave to sort of the video essays like ContraPoints, Lindsay Ellis, H. Bomber Guy, the kind of like nominally leftist kind of video essays. That kind of like gang of people is called what's his face? Bread Tube. I think there's some socialist connection with the road bread. I forget what. Maybe bread.
Oh, because it's white bread, man.
Well, it may be. It is very white, although there's some people of color sort of that get wrapped up in the bread tube label.
Is it as in as in it, like, oh, if it's socialist then everybody gets bread, nobody's
something I forget, but it was something socialist related, like kind of very
but bread for the masses. Bread for the masses, I think.
Something like that. So as they're saying, if we make our own videos, we would be roti tube.
I was thinking about making roti today. I wanted to like teach Andrew my partner Andrew, how to make roti. But like, yeah, too tired today, and so I crashed in the middle of the afternoon a little bit. Okay. Okay, Sholmes is not coming. Herlock, okay.
Unfortunately for Bradley, who might be sure when it commit, but like, yeah, might be tempted to rely on his help. Because he is a weakness. No.
Yeah. I have a feeling Herlock is going to try and come anyway, because I don't see how you could keep him away from a trial. By the way,
that is to make one in a while. He keeps saying
there's a lot of queer subtext in this, and in some cases it's not even subtext, very blatant.
Not even subtext, really.
Right. So yeah, I'm of the opinion that a Herlock is bi, definitely. And
I feel like Herlock is down for whatever.
Yes, he's down for anything. And that he is massively crushing on the character that we're playing as. Right? Who, by the way, keeps getting crushed on by a lot of people who are like, and I feel like he's a little bit oblivious. So he's like,
he only has eyes for Kazuma.
No, you know what it's like, what it reminds me of, and I feel like this must be one of the inspirations, right? But like Yuri on Ice. Ryunosuke is Yuri.
This predates Yuri on Ice, by the way.
No, I understand. Like, so somebody was influenced by the other, whichever way around, right? But Ryunosuke is Yuri.
Okay.
Right? I feel like Kazuma is the Russian fellow. What's his name?
I don't know. I've only
Nikolai?
watched one bit of Yuri
Is it
on Ice,
Nicola?
and I was very disappointed that there were no girls in it. Because you say Yuri on Ice, where are my lesbians?
Yeah, it's his name now.
Yeah, that's what I found out when I watched it. I was like, ooh, lesbians ice skating. My exact vibe.
It was still lovely to watch it. Like queer, something queer like that, openly queer. Yeah. But like, so I feel like Kazuma is like that coach guy. What's his name? Nikolai? Whatever his name is, right? So
something Russian.
Yeah. Right? I feel like that's what his role is like. And like, you know how he shocked poor Yuri that show, right? Yuri was just shocked by everything. And then just went along with it. And I feel like that's Ryunosuke in a nutshell.
Things happen to him.
Yes. Like, you know, before you know it, he's involved in a relationship with someone. He doesn't even know it's a relationship till partway through.
Oh my god. I wish that were me. Instead, I get like the opposite of the I get like the... Although,
I mean, case in point, Kazuma actually, for no bloody good reason, tried to smuggle him across the globe as a stowaway because, we're best friends. I was like, fuck off. You don't run the risk of visa trouble and your government hating you to smuggle your friend who's completely baffled as to why you want him there. And then say, oh yeah, it's because I want my best friend to come with me. And fuck no. You weren't in any trouble to begin with. Why are you trying to get into trouble?
When that moment played out, I was like, I am Kazoo. Like also, yeah, I was like that. This is a very specific way of showing affection.
And then you hide him in the wardrobe.
Right. I mean, that was a little bit on the nose. I was like,
not under the bed, in the wardrobe.
In the damn closet. Like, and then like you find out this happens because Herlock literally makes him come out from the closet, opens the door.
Herlock opens it! That's how he comes out of the closet. Herlock opens it!
Although,
the symbolism is too much. The symbolism is too much. Herlock opens that cupboard.
It is like the writers know what's going on at that point.
Like, yeah. I think that's just like, how can we make this even more obvious?
Well, then you also have case one where Susato goes in drag and everyone is suddenly bi-panic.
Yeah, because this is 1800s or whatever. So in Japanese court, so this is case 2 in game 2 and case 1 in game 2. We were back in Japan in the actual timeline of the game, because like I said, this is case 2 is a flashback, but to events that happened prior to this, but prior to case 1. And so Susato is back in Japan and has to defend her best friend and has to dress up as a guy to do so, because women are not allowed to be lawyers. And yeah, everyone is like, oh,
the best friend was not
you're surprisingly attractive, young man.
The best friend was just laying it on. I didn't know quite what to do with it.
Yeah, it was what, like the shining eyes and the stairs.
Oh, you're gonna take this off? Please don't. Please take me out. Tell me you're gonna take me out for ice cream. Like even Koseki and like, oh my god.
Was it not very bottoming from the top? Like, I want you to do this and I want you to do that.
You know what? Good on her.
Yeah.
What's the name of the Japanese detective with the tuberculosis?
Hosonaga.
Thank you. Yeah, even he and Soseki were like, you are very attractive as a man, Susato. I was like, by panic across the board. Just panic.
Okay, so he's a goth vampire wannabe fanboy of Bram Stoker. Okay, this is what we.
But his speeches, aside from the pray forgive love, which I think he stops doing now. It's like, fuck you, I don't need your forgiveness. His speeches, like, Bradley has a point in that what he talks is very reasonable. He just his actions are just all over the place.
Except when he's saying nasty things about the Japanese sometimes.
There is that. But you know, it's not like necessarily out of character for a prosecutor in that era to say, you know, like it's not extra weird compared to Francisca's whole like whip gimmick. You know, like he and Edgeworth are probably the most normal sounding prosecutors around this entire game. Everyone else has a bloody gimmick or weird shit going on. Like it makes like Cat Six is dramatic in action, but like
and also I really like that they keep saying Nipponese, because like even in Japan now, Japan is not the actual name, it's Nippon.
I think the original it was like the Japanese. I think the Nipponese word was localization choice.
But I like that they use that, because that's probably the more correct term, and we should all be saying Nipponese.
What, I associate ourselves with the racist, please?
Yeah, maybe because it's...
Yeah, it might have been more of a slur quality, I think.
Yeah, maybe because it has been a slur, that might be why.
People, Bailey's Irish cream.
So we found out in the last couple of cases, somewhere in the last couple of cases, I can't even remember where, that one of the reasons he started appearing in court again was to face off against us, which is a very interesting echo of what Edgeworth has said in Phoenix, right?
Oh, that's the other way around though. Edgeworth did not come back to face Phoenix, right? Phoenix came back to face Edgeworth. He was like, "You were my childhood best friend. I lost touch with you. Now I hear you're suddenly this like prosecutor. What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna change my entire life trajectory to figure out what happened to you." Edward was already practicing in court a long time before Phoenix starts. Him showing up as a prosecutor is much. Phoenix goes like,
you're right. But I do think Edgeworth says something like he's looking forward to when he has to face off because of what's been going on. But yeah, okay. So it's Francesca who wants to.
Francesca is the one who runs back. It's like, what the fuck did you do to my brother? Francesca has that going.
The curiosity.
Yeah, and everyone.
And I think maybe Godo, Francesca and Godo both.
Yeah, they both have a grudge. And everyone thinks Francisca comes back because, oh, well, I put your dad in jail. Like, it's like, I don't
okay. Yeah, we've been chosen at random. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go see these randomized people.
Yeah. Popsy says he's going to blend the soup.
Okay, that's fine. He's telling me because there might be blender noises in the background.
Hey, go. The Aussie has come back.
Yeah, the Aussie fellow has come back. This is Bruce Fairplay. He was
the Aussie. Who did someone when we did this week? Because that was when Bradley and Hobbsy were also on, right? And maybe also Rana was around at some point. One of his crew said he looked like Wario or Waluigi, and now I can't.
Yeah, with the mustache. But like, he's been in a few cases either as a witness or then in the jury, so it's not entirely random. And she's been here too.
Yeah, I think they brought. Well, I'm slightly spoiling it. I think they brought back everyone from Soseki's last case. This is the crew from Soseki's last case, remember? Except, of course, the Gary Depp.
Oh!
New woman. New fancy woman.
New fancy woman, and I think maybe you are related somehow to the case. Somebody on the jury is always related somehow.
Yeah. The randomness is questionable.
Oh, leave this poor man be.
He's
already suffering domestic violence. Leave this poor man be.
UBI.
And chair 5 always has something to do with the union. Juror number 5.
Union. And yes, Mr. Very Fat, Elegant Beard Man, Luscious Beard Man has returned. Beard Grandpa.
Yeah, it is going to be, if you haven't watched or played this, you're going to find out some game mechanics that have nothing, I stress, nothing to do with the actual legal system back in the day or now. I think it's very important. This is.
I would imagine if they were trying to stick too closely to like real life, it would get very boring very quickly.
Yeah, like they've just.
Like Ryunosuke is technically a substitute law student. Like he studied law for like.
There's a lot of surrealism in this sometimes, so you just kind of there's an element
of magical realism component.
There's an element of the no, not magical realism. I think like it's more element of the absurd and like very Alice in Wonderland-ish.
You go that far. I say that because like look, the fire flame thing.
Magical realism is the term Europeans coined for how real life works in other parts of the world because they cannot imagine it being anything outside of a European context. So that's why I don't use it to talk about surrealist stuff. I just say surrealism or absurdism because I have no time.
Historical urban fantasy?
Stupid. That's a completely, that's different. But it's not magical realism.
It's urban fantasy, but in the past, so it's historical.
Yeah, why not?
It's like, yeah, historical, but we're not dealing with Bridgerton. We're just dealing with like the everyday. I mean, historical urban fantasy kind of describes the Professor Layton Ace Attorney crossover. They're like going to detail and spoil. You ever get a stage play happening? Looking forward to the costumes. I think we can do much better in the costumes than the Japanese. Ooh, physical fitness. Ah, they brought Soseki in. They don't often do that. Continuing the green jacket tradition of Ace Attorney detectives, which I'm sure.
The trench coat, yeah.
Ordered me to come here as a student. What? Forcible international study. Nowadays, you have to try to convince the other country to give you a student visa. The day before. Yes. He was just here yesterday. Excuse me.
Yeah, William Shakespeare, because he's an actor. I believe he's now last week I had a theory that he's a con man and he's he's also a wannabe actor, but he's also a bit of a petty thief and con man. And he's got a swindle on where I think he is counterfeiting money or something along those lines, or possibly even making impressions of keys and things. I'm not sure. Something along those lines.
Strychnine? Strychnine?
I think it's strychnine. Because you're stricken.
Stricken in the line?
So we've had Curacao. Curacao.
Curar. And the country Curacao.
We've had like the gamut of kind of typical Agatha Christie poisons in this game with Curar, which Curare.
We had whatever that weird poison that took out Giselle.
Yeah. So we've had another poison as well that we have not identified by name per se, but it has popped up in another case. So I'm wondering if we'll ever get like a name for that. We might at some point. And then we've got strychnine here, which by the way was used to kill rats, so it was available over the counter. A lot of these were used as like that sort of pest killing type deal, and so it was very easy to get hold of it. And then of course you could get belladonna, because that was just like a weed that grew everywhere. So no, belladonna. Arsenic, you used arsenic for a lot of household things.
Yeah, wasn't there a problem where they were using it everywhere and people just got really sick?
No, that was because there was a craze for a green dye, and it was made with arsenic, and they didn't realize for a long time, and so people getting sick because this bright green dye was the rage. So it was in clothing, it was in wallpaper, in very windowless rooms, window tanks coming in to like help kill people off. Here you go.
Can you imagine they had arsenic as a case here? You were like, you're going green.
No, and then you've got these gas heated rooms, right? So the gas is coming in and staying in the room as well. So that's reacting with the arsenic on the wallpaper. And then imagine if at the same time you're having absinthe.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah,
Is
like
that where the green fairy thing came
that's
from?
gonna be one trip.
Is that where the green fairy thing comes from? Absinthe and arsenic and gas and
Absinthe is itself is green, right? So that's the green fairy is meant to represent the drink, and
yeah.
it's a fairy because you never wormwood had hallucinogenic properties, so you would hallucinate things.
I've
So I
had
think the
absinthe.
fairy is a representation of like the fantastical things you might see. Like
Absinthe,
so currently when you get absinthe in a bar, it won't have a lot of the herb in it that causes that. There's the version that's sold across the world doesn't have that.
Yeah.
You to get the actual version that would have a bit of that, and done the old way, it's Pernod. It's called Pernod, and you actually have to go to France and buy it and like drink it in France somewhere.
When we're allowed to go places.
Yeah, I think you might be able to order Pernod, maybe, but there are restrictions because, like, yeah, the one you get now is a very much safer version because they've taken that bit out. I like absinthe.
I like absinthe too.
Absinthe.
There's an absinthe bar here in Northside. It's pretty nice. Ruined for me forever though, because I might run into my ex-best friend there and he's an asshole. He introduced me to the place, and then one time I was meant to be like hanging out with him, but he was running late. I didn't know where he was. So I asked the bartender if he's been in the area lately. And the bartender got so worried. He thought I was like, oh my God, has he gone missing? Like, no, I hope not. He's just late. I don't know where the fuck he is.
Oh, this is interesting. We didn't see this puddle before, so we have to remember the puddle is here. So Gregson is just informing everybody, yeah, we thought he was dead. So he's dressed in this sort of gear because he's a William Shakespeare fanboy.
No one really changes clothes apart from when you can change the costumes.
Yeah.
I kind of wish you would try at this one, but okay. But like, I did not do it. But they're gonna cancel my visa. Like, how many times are you allowed to be in court?
So
the visa gets canceled?
He keeps going on about his room being haunted.
Oh boy.
My God, this soup is very thick. It's leek and potato homemade.
Ooh, you have the best. You have the best food. Like, is there a murder case? A third murder case?
Okay. This is the first time we're hearing of it. The store went out and somebody tried to kill him.
Did we hear this from him, like when he was in jail?
No. He was more upset that like he was being caught. I think this is the first time we're hearing this part.
So good food. You know what? I feel you. Conclusive point. What else? What conclusive point you have instead? Drama 1-6.
Okay. Oh, he wants to say that he's pointed the finger at him.
Yeah.
I feel Mr. Shakespeare is trying to get a scapegoat in order for other things not to be discovered. It's my current theory. So I theorize about all this stuff a lot, and Tiara just sits there going, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Pretty much.
I don't need them confirmed or denied though. It's fine. I like to theorize.
It's just hard to respond without going. That is sure. That is certainly a theory that you have.
What is it now?
Well, up with the violin somewhere just playing dramatically.
Yeah. First violin going ham, and then second violin coming in with. It's very good. It's very good at the suspense part of it. Like, here's the thrilling running part of it, and here's the creepy music behind it. Yeah.
In the Ancestry series, I do like there's a word for this. It's like there's a specific word they use for like this particular kind of track, like the objection track, the corner track, like it's even though the tracks themselves are different across games, like they have the same name. So like, oh, this is the point in the story where this happens. I forget what this particular track is called. It has a C name too, but I basically call it the all is chaos moment. Like, oh shit!
Is it the crux of the case kind of?
Well, it doesn't necessarily happen during trial. It's just like the oh shit shenanigans. Chaos. The investigations game have a very good version of this track. I have to look it up. But yeah, it's one of my favorite because it's like the exclamation mark as a song.
Think about bottle water especially to make it okay.
Yay, Santa Claus judge. He's like the most reasonable judge we've had so far.
It'd be hilarious if it turns out his name is Nicholas.
Probably like his secret working name. I think like in the art book, which you can get like as an extra on the game, there's something like, oh yeah, we deliberately designed him as Santa Claus as a contrast to the Japanese type. The Japanese Jikoku is like very angular and dark colors, right? So they're like, let's go the complete opposite with this guy.
Okay. Don't know if that's really true, but okay, whatever. Depends on the dosage, maybe.
I'm just gonna grab drinks, but good thing you're in the living room, so I can still see and hear you.
Ooh, calling up the forensics team.
Susato, the only brain cell in this entire room.
Then how the hell do they know it was administered via the teacups? They don't know.
You don't know. That is xenophobia. They will just accuse the foreigner.
Falsely incensed. Okay. I'm gonna use that phrase. You are falsely incensed.
You want to really get that from a racist?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to use it. It's just a nice turn of phrase. Falsely incensed. I think it gets across nicely instead of saying, I know you're angry and your feelings are valid. But you're barking up the wrong tree, like, and trying to work there. You just say you're falsely incensed. I think it gets the point across.
This is not real incense. It's just ash.
No, you're right to be incensed, but like on a false premise. Unable to examine the tea, not the tea. Oh, because the tea was drunk? Is that what it's all about? You can examine the remainder at the bottom of the cup, surely?
I am really incensed because I tried to open this bottle of ginger beer and the cap did not come off completely.
Was that tea to begin with?
Had the 2 cups, right? And one of them had a tea ring and one not. Although I don't think it ever got explained in the game in the way they understood how they knew who had what cup. Unless they were going by...
Oh, because he was holding one. The
Right.
victim was holding one, so they assumed that was his. And then the other one must have been Saseki's. But like also, won't there be some sort of trade?
And then also, how is Soseki not alive? How is Soseki still alive? How is he not dead?
I just find it funny that like these cups were so clean. That's suspicious to me. There should have been some sort of drag somewhere.
One of them has a drag or something. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Right there.
This is not the time we need to be discussing this when Zinx. We need to get on to the case. We are like stop grandstanding when Zinx. We need to get on with things.
When's the prosecutor if not a grandstander? I don't think they've ever had any well, I'm gonna say I don't think they've ever had a prosecutor that was humble. The Apollo Justice one, you could arguably say is kind of that, like he's still a drama queen because he's a rock star in his spare time, but he's actually nice for once. He does the job.
Mama.
Hold it!
That's why you poisoned him. You are friends.
Okay, this is jackass, right? Shut up in your corner, please.
Ooh.
Hold it!
They could have like the name in Japanese version is like potentially. But I feel like they could have gone with something a little less on the nose for Shakespeare.
It's fine. He's a minor character.
Yeah. How does it go?
They acted it out. Oh my god. Okay, right. In a Greco-Roman style.
They wrestled. Your face is amazing right now.
I don't know why these characters don't understand when they A are being hit on and B dragged into something kind of like unknowingly. Because while oh Lord, okay.
Your face was incredible.
Yeah. So role play basically. I mean, this is interesting. With Francisco, we had like the whole like he's a dumb person with a whip, and we were all like consent also matters. But yeah, and now here we've got the more tamer versions of role play. Julia came out on top. Like my god, okay. Wow, okay. How? So he's asking the court to picture him in a dress, and I don't think this is working in his favor.
Well, he just shows that Soseki Natsume is also an excellent fighter.
Oh, I know why they use Romeo and Juliet.
Why else?
So, I think strictly was the poison used in that play, in the actual like story, and also this guy woke up when everybody thought he was dead, right? Well, that's exactly what happened with Juliet, but Romeo stayed dead.
Yeah, except
and the roles
Juliet
are
is Soseki.
the roles are reversed, but maybe like this is what William Shakespeare is trying to say, like, you know, if you think your theory of Juliet being stronger is right, like, look, I am the one who's going to not die, you're the one who's going to die. People are just gonna think I'm dead. I think that's just a very, very interesting nod to the play, that part of the case involves someone supposedly dying and then reviving.
Easy nice, yes.
Because he just admitted to being in a dress, dude.
Well, also he's being accused of murder. And also because everyone is racist.
At a time when, you know, like, people didn't necessarily look at that fondly unless it was actual men prancing about on stage in dresses for pantomime's sake. But...
And he's also a foreigner. He's also the biggest.
Hold it!
Ah! My tea is fine!
Where is the tea gone? There should have been some of it left. Oh, that's what the puddle is on the floor. Is that what it is?
There was also that red thing in the soap. Like, why is the Gardav such spying on people? He learned science. Okay, Nancy 30.
Hold it!
Yeah, but like, Soseki is fine.
Okay. Violent convulsions, cramping, stiffness, dies from asphyxiation. Okay. If it was used, then this fellow should not be alive right now. I have a question though. And my question is this. Right. They think it's strychnine poisoning because of the guy being in the hospital, right? Because otherwise, if they can't test for the damn poison, they don't know which poison it is. I want to know how they came to that conclusion, really.
Probably something to the doctor. Like, I think it would have come as a medical report thing. There you go.
Okay, let's go look at this. Okay, what is this stain here? Is this part of his hand? Why does he have a fork in his hand? If this is soap and he was drinking tea.
Because he wanted to eat the soap. Did you not remember what Herlock said?
Yeah, you know, yeah. But I know what the container would have been.
Well, you say it's 1:30. The medical report said assume poison 1:30. If it takes 30 minutes for the poison to take effect, stuff would have gone down around 1. Why has the tea not been drunk for 2 hours?
Hold it!
Drink me while it's hot.
Let's go find an inconsistent.
I think it's the same series. If he left at 11, and he didn't get poisoned until like 1:30.
Wait.
See? There's a half an hour gap. Then it's like you drank the tea, but there's no tea, but you're fine. But 1:30, you know what the fuck?
Objection!
Oh no. I don't actually know where to go with this.
We'll present on this and see if that's. Maybe you have to present on.
Objection!
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, people. I didn't use big words. Simultaneously.
Oh, if they pardon the discourtesy, he's gonna clean it at something, isn't he?
Good over alcoholic.
Yep, he's gonna clean it. No. Pray forgive the discourtesy if my mind is wandered.
Prosecutor walks. Prosecutor walks. Prosecutor walks. What, do you want a steak?
Oh, is this an updated autopsy report situation?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Objection!
I'm gonna go with that.
Objection!
bloody
You
lies.
did
In
really?
England,
In England, really?
Objection! Objection!
I mean, fair point. Oh no! Oh no!
oh God, is that Herlock? Is that Strongheart? Is that Shakespeare? Jesus.
Oh no! Oh yes, but also, oh no!
Oh, it is Shakespeare.
Uh-huh.
Oh God. Actually, this is interesting because I think this is the only quote he knows. And it's from Macbeth.
He only knows his one play.
Yeah, like this seems to be the only quote he knows. Because this is the one thing that he keeps. We'll see if he has other things. This is
Sham. The sham has arrived. The sham.
so. There was a point where my partner does amateur theater sometimes, and there was a play that was a very modern one, and it was like a very short comedy sketch about Casanova teaching Romeo how to be a Romeo, how to be a lover, basically.
Okay.
And like during the balcony scene, and Andrew had to play Romeo, and he was wearing this same sort of outfit. And so I look at this and I'm just reminded of that, and how strange and weird it looked. Like, I feel this is very much Andrew. Like, Andrew can do all these moves and poses.
Yeah, we found a role for him.
I don't think you were that good, sorry.
What? Andrew is that good or this guy?
This guy. Shouldn't he be recovering? Why is he out of his hospital bed? Why
And
is he
Ravi just walking home with dinner. I told him the sham has arrived. And
Why?
so,
Why is he carrying a scepter?
getting dinner. Somehow he went to get dinner. He's on his way home.
No, why is Shakespeare carrying a scepter in his hand? That's just really weird.
Because he's a drama queen. Everything.
This will be the biggest mistake you ever made, boy. I'm gonna pull you apart, con man. Perfect English.
The net of every international student who gets in trouble. Oh no.
Oh.
You remember this guy?
Who is this other person?
Remember the last?
I remember him, but I'm like, how we got the Shakespeare introduction. I'm wondering how this guy is being called up to be a witness. That was not explained. How he was introduced to the court. Yeah, see?
Well, we'll find out.
smack him. He's not that hot. I'm sorry. Yeah.
When you first showed up in this game and you were like, I wonder what his skill is, I was just like, oh my god, how would you'll find out.
I mean,
don't know if you
I
will
knew
watch
straight away he was a wanker, and he's just proving it right.
it.
Wait. I have to say, Adrian B. Meatman. Adrian B. Meatman.
What's his color scheme?
Sorry, what?
What's his color scheme?
Oh, like he's a bee?
A drone bee.
A drone bee. Okay, so that was a drone bee.
He's a meterman. That's all. The part makes more sense later on.
Okay. I'm just thinking, lovely Rita maid. Altamont gas companies. Okay.
I'm always doing this random dance pose before they fuck off.
Oh, he's got more codes. Okay. Oh heaven, oh hell, dreams have none. Is that? I think that line might be Romeo and Juliet. Apologies, I am very tired tonight. Just rearrange the letters of my name to see that me is a seraph, an angel indeed. Me is a seraph.
That's
Yeah.
good.
You could have used I, but you know you have an I in your name. But okay.
And there's no I in Shakespeare.
Yeah, he's on the anagram in Shakespeare, I know. I mean, if you take out the will and the spear, it's just I am Sham.
Which he is. So lucid as possible is a challenge.
Yeah, that's another player altogether. Okay.
See, I am the under knowledge one because of Shakespeare. So
Oh, wintry night of my discontent.
Brad, where are you? We need you to help.
Hamlet or something.
Huh?
Winter of my discontent is
Yeah, I've
like
heard that phrase. I don't know where it's from.
Hamlet or something. I don't think it's Macbeth. I'll recognize it if it's Macbeth. The other one, some of the others I might recognize. But
Yeah, I've heard the term. I just don't know the background.
Wintry Night of my.
Thank goodness Shakespeare is the public domain. Otherwise, the copyright licensing problems will be exponential.
The snow lay about. This is interesting. He's constructing his sentences in the same way. My neighbor did cometh in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. But marry, Peter was his name. So when they say marry here, they mean, but oh, alas, oh no. Right, okay, Peter was his name. When he left, I did fall prostrate on my table.
Brad is here. The sham is here. Yes, hello.
I think
I don't call it Brad a sham, but I feel like you could probably decode the Shakespeare.
But like Brad and Andrew would have a lot of fun playing him. 'Twas the tea alone did pass my lips that lay down, not else. Yeah. Oh, he happily admits to it, okay.
Everyone's making fun. I'm so picky. I'd just love to get my hands on his wig, honestly. I find it somewhere.
Well, at the time, it probably would have been a false wig anyway. So,
Yeah.
like an actual wig.
Oh,
What a piece of work is man. Wherefore wouldst thou not stay in wonderment? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think he wants you to pay your bill, mate. You haven't paid the gas bill. Oh, he's saying it doesn't have any relevance? Yeah.
Look at the backpack.
I will in a minute. Hold on a second. You guys seem to forget that if there's a witness, that means they were also present.
True. But to be fair, it'll be a little tricky for the meter man to find the guy.
Yeah, my ears.
You're right there.
Yeah. Cross-examination time.
Ah, the sham. The sham.
Oh, excuse me.
Hold it!
Just make myself comfy. Just make myself comfy.
You're right there?
Yeah.
Man from upstairs.
Okay. Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance thou wouldst that I call him the man from upstairs. That's a bit rear window-ish. Man from upstairs. Man across the way. Stalking me.
Ashio Nicodes. What are you calling him, Mario?
Will you stop doing this anime girl photograph pose? What is this? Our meeting was promised for the hour of 9, and lo, he did come to tender a gift of fragrant tea. Okay.
The other reason why I decided to adapt the Great Ace Attorney specifically.
You cut out what?
Only the people, big questions about like, why are you choosing the grade Ace attorney and the main line? You can only play this guy with the white guy. This fool.
Broiled. I mean, I think Andrew still has the costume. Broiled is such a literary debate. I can see Brad and Andrew fighting to like play this guy. Such a literary.
Different, no, Andrew. But like this fool, you can a white only. This is the ultimate white role. I do not want to put a person of color in here. It is too much of a buffoon.
By which I presume. Oh lordy god, okay. Okay. Realty, thy name is woman. Yeah, very sexist. Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes, I'd heard of the Eastern art of Jiu-Jitsu, but never did I dream it would be a skill practiced by the comely maid. Yeah, I don't think Juliet would have known Jiu-Jitsu either. She was Italian.
I'm sure she knows the art of being a scrappy 16-year-old who has...
Yes, that's okay, fine. But I think like he's like conflating things here.
Shattering literary debate.
Someone not comfortable with the queerness in the room.
I mean, to be fair, I would be not comfortable with any of his displays of sexuality because he's a bloody fool. No, get your kid going from me. Goodbye, Shan. Fuck off.
Hold it!
After two, after one. That's nonsense.
Wait, why is he trying to do some weird combo of like a hula luau thingy, but also like the bangles very, very badly set up, walk like an Egyptian dance choreography.
Dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. Dance. Distraction dance. Exactly. Brad has got it in one. It's a distraction dance.
Innocent. Not at all bothered.
Objection!
Something normal about this fool. How has no one pointed out that if Master T was he would be dead?
Hold it!
There's no food. Yeah, that's why you passed out. Your glucose level spiked or dropped. What is the problem here? is that you have untreated diabetes. I'm sure Shakespeare would want you to also eat. There's probably some play in Shakespeare where he goes through a lot of food. Surely you would keep that as a way to study his food properly. Yeah, the ink has tricked me, and that's why you are collapsing. The murderer was shit.
I'm collapsing because I'm tired, but yeah. By the way, let me know when there's a good point to stop, even if it's like halfway mid the trial, because I do think we might have cut it short.
Oh, you know. Well, I would say finish this out. At least like this first like.
Or maybe see, I might get second win, and I do have like some
Hold it!
poke here, so see.
There's a lot of puns happening.
You learn a lot about the history of the 1800s, let me tell you. I like it when they put in all these little bits and pieces. Still hasn't said why.
And also, he would be like, no, he drank the tea later or something, right? If you're watching that intently.
Yeah, so we have to get to that point, I guess. Ask him. But we are trying to work out why he's there in the first place. But then he poke in your chin. Oh, he does look like a bumblebee because, you know, these parts are the bumblebee wings.
Yeah, and when his backpack is on, it's more obvious.
Oh,
See?
orders. Oh, that's interesting.
It's not theatrical to me. Your ancestor, not your ancestor. Hey, you're an English student. Your descendant will also go from art school to be a lawyer. So the theatrics are just in your mind. Yeah, no one's understand how Soseki dead.
Hold it! Objection!
Could have been me. Ah. Ah, there you go, getting through there. Titanic.
Role playing, boy.
Brad, if you don't have context or you're like, what the fuck just happened? I might have told you this. So Soseki Natsume is Shakespeare's upstairs neighbor, right? Literature student, Shakespeare wannabe student. They were having a discussion, turned argument about who is stronger, Romeo and Juliet, and decided to go do this in costume. And so Soseki went to Juliet and wore the the pretty dress, and he won.
He won because he used jujitsu.
Or something.
Which I think doesn't help with the debate because, Juliet as a character may not have known.
I don't even know if it's jujitsu though. It could have just been wrestling.
Championship battle. Oh my god.
Brad, just cracking up. Yep, this game, I tell you. Context. Yeah, does the context help with anything? I don't know that it does. Deleted scene, this exact fight. Oh, hi, hello. The hell is happening? Oh, jury.
Oh no.
How are you feeling? You feeling up for like cross-examining them or?
Let's see.
Good to know anyway. Yeah, I don't think it helps with the case at all, but
Okay, so this is where people new to the whole thing will see this really surreal game mechanic.
game mechanic that started with the Leighton games. Interesting. I'm glad I brought it back here. It's one of my favorite bits. He is on the ball. Here, Grandpa!
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
I hope this fan art of like the wrestling match.
Oh yeah, I see the bag. Oh yeah, summation examination.
This would be timeline wise, it would be his third case ever. And after this was would have been the big case with the discs after this, I think. How you going?
I think we go through the summation examination and then maybe stop there for tonight.
Okay.
So, yeah. And of course, as soon as I probably stop the stream in the game, that's when like I'll get the second win.
Oh yeah.
We've proven several times that we can alter the jury's mind, so.
Well, this will be about the third time, I guess.
Is he a nobleman?
Oh, come on.
She knows something. Oh no, he's having episodes.
Dear Grandpa.
Nope. Jura 4 hasn't.
Sorry, the name should clue you in on something, guys. Sorry. Sorry, the name.
Okay, we get a bit of exposition. We don't need a refresher, do we?
Refresher.
Huh?
That fan. Yes, that fan is great. No, I'm just referring to Brad on screen.
We
You
don't
don't
need.
need a refresher. Yeah. The two of them are just there, hanging out.
Hold it!
This is basically xenophobe. Like, this is more xenophobic than the other one. You know, they were just like, that damn it, man! Alhamdulillah. His name is Shakespeare. He does the distraction dump. Oh, don't get up to the beard.
Okay, and I'm
Hold it!
saying that again.
I would say in this particular thing, this got me out when I was playing this. Be careful about questioning someone doing this twice in a row. I got caught out in a loop like this that cost me a thing because someone was asking me for proof I didn't have it.
You were what, sorry?
You know how you just like, he changed his line and you started to press him on that line. I would say for this in particular, be careful about doing that because I got caught in a situation where I did that and then they were asking me for proof that I didn't have yet. So I ended up having to like give like a bad answer and I lost this point and whatever.
Hold it!
Now, I don't know if it was this case or another case, but yeah, that was a situation. I was like, oh shit, I don't have the proof you asked for yet. Oops. Yeah, it's just boring. Thank you. Yes. That was steps ahead and you're on the wrong foot. The two things.
Hold it!
Oh, is he in charge of the gas company?
Maybe.
Okay. Then she shouldn't be a juror, but okay.
Why should she be a juror?
Conflict of interest.
Oh. I mean, bloody Joan was a juror. She turned out to be the person who did it. Queen bee.
Yeah. Ah, this is why he's drone B. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is sort of bee thing happening there.
Now, of course, we're playing this in a country in Australia here, where we do have a massive gas industry. So this is very interesting now that this element has raised its head.
Mm-hmm. Like this play not sponsored by fossil fuels. Really. Well, add her stinger.
Ooh, I love it. I like her.
Ooh.
I like her.
Yeah.
What the freaking heck is he on about now?
Just like lay into the bee. This is the bee movie, colorized.
See, I think that's the soap and the thing, because he's like repurposing a token to keep using so that they don't actually get the money.
Mm.
Part of me is now definitely woken up and gone,
Well, you got your second win.
well, let's see. I still might stop it afterwards. But I find this really amusing. Okay, so I'm not gonna press this again. I'm
No,
gonna
not yet.
move on.
Hold it!
We do have proof now that he's a sneaky little fella.
Well, they don't have proof per se, but
It might be enough for fair play.
finish last, that's what it's about. Huh? He's from Finland? Oh! Lordy God. Horse racing, oh dear. You took the wife's secret
so long.
savings. Oh my god, like I'm surprised you're still alive, dude. You took your wife's secret savings to bet on a horse. I'm very surprised you're still alive.
I'm not in the Thames.
He has to replace it, oh no.
Hold it!
Does he actually ever sleep? Oh, the missing hours of when he falls asleep. Because he's not getting enough sleep.
She's so excited. 3 hours!
I like that. I think obviously somebody might be falling asleep then. It's time for my 3 hours of missing time. Okay, let's see.
Well, he wanted proof that he's a liar.
So this is what we do.
Yeah.
Objection!
Big. You remember how we were like fading? Like we were you, I, Brad, and Andrew were on. And we were just like, we're not gonna leave until there's leg. And finally leg showed up. Like, yes, we managed to get leg. Leg. Gets all the men.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Aww. Yeah.
Ah. Luckily they wanted to continue because then it'll...
Victory! R. Discord. Like our Discord is also in Discord.
Maybe Discord was not the right name for that piece of
I know, right? It's like you're asking for trouble. Ooh, he's pissed.
He looks like he's had too much Botox, Shamspeare.
Shamspeare.
Yeah, because like he's making the same face.
God will give us some faults to make us men. God men. What is he quoting? I just swear.
That one I don't know either, but like I can definitely tell you it's not all just one play. It's like all different plays.
For fuck's sake.
I don't like what he did just there. It is very animal. It's like he did a what was that forward bop thing?
Yeah, the chest roll or some kind.
And he did this. Very weird.
I mean, he's got a point though. It's like, well, I'll take the jury's word on this one. It's an ace attorney game. They're never not related. This game is Chekhov's guns, Chekhov's gunman, Chekhov's gun, artillery, range, shop. Chekhov just runs the whole thing.
Okay, so they ask you what the rounds are for suspecting. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a night here, and then we'll have to go straight to testimony next week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep going. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Get a feel bad because you're only just starting to get excited about this.
Well, also it's like it's almost the end of this trial day, but you know, I don't want to push it past your limit.
What do you mean? Like after this testimony, do they stop?
For the day.
Well, then we can push on if it's just this bit of testimony.
You sure? I don't want to. I just want to triple check that. Yeah, it's just this bit of testimony and then, you know, your usual cross-examination and that's it for the trial. Your call. Your call.
What do you mean that's it for the trial? Don't they have like...
Oh yeah, there's going to be more, but
Okay.
like that's it for this day.
Oh, okay. So this is the first case where the trial goes over 2 days.
You know, the other cases have trials that go
No,
longer, like not even
there-
Soseki's first one.
No, just 1 day. They had an intermission, like a break for
Right.
evidence to come in, but it was all on the 1
And not
day.
even the last one with the discs.
No, that investigation is on 1 day, trial is on the other day. I don't think so. They had a break in between to go get people, but
Well, yeah, so as far as this particular
what stand? Oh my god, what?
yeah, so it's this testimony and then the cross-examination, and then that's it for this chunk of the game. Yeah, the trial that's gone. Afterwards, you know, there's the to be continued, and then there's like more shenanigans that happen. As per usual.
Okay, so the juror is going to take the stand. See, like this is like way too much connection to the case to be like.
Well, I guess to be fair, no one was expecting any gas connection to show up until he showed up. And like, what the fuck are you here for? Like, I don't think Van Six knew why he was there, right? He was just like, oh, we got the victim here. I think the probably Renosuke and Susato know about Drone B and Drone B first before Van Six did. They're like, oh, it's in here. He's like, I'm in. Lost all the mind on the government. Was insurance a thing in this time?
Yeah, to believe it was starting up.
I remember
Well,
it.
it was a time during the Crusades. It was like, of its
The
time.
Crusades had insurance?
Oh yeah. What do you think the 10 Knights Templar were? They were the first sort of banking system for
Oh, were they? I actually no, I had no idea.
and sort of insurance.
I know. I like my only association with the Knights Templar was somewhat vaguely colored because of the Da Vinci Code. Van Zig is dramatic dust going again. Yeah, that's his vibe. Yep. Right.
I mean, so they were fighting men, and they would go and they were supposedly holy and they would take part, but they also stayed behind after Crusades, and people were going constantly to the Holy Land, and so they paid a lot of money because they could safeguard money for people so they didn't have to carry it around.
Oh, interesting.
Right, things like that. They could vouch for people so they'd line. Could get credit, I guess, in a way. And they acted as bodyguards and guides and stuff. So it is, yeah.
I had a similar idea of the Templars from the Broken Sword video game series. Of like the Templars being vaguely culty. Yeah, my only knowledge was like from the Da Vinci Code. Where
Oh,
like,
no. I guess at the time, they would have probably maybe thought of themselves as a very religious order if they were thought along those lines, but it is definitely very cultish.
Okay, so Dan Brown was actually not wrong.
About how they structured themselves and stuff? No, because like they were knights. but
Who
they
say
were, but they were, their ethics and everything were based in what they felt was holy in the sight of God, and it like that was the justification for going and waging war, right? So
yeah.
it's not a great justification, but
I mean, that's pretty much
Hold
what
it.
you want.
and at some level it was very political. There were definitely knights who would have known the political ramifications and what they got out of it, you know. So it's very much imperialism still, but oh, I have to press again. I have to press again.
Hold it!
Most people use about 3 coins. Okay.
For the most.
Oh. Oh shit.
I think you missed a few lines.
Yeah. I pressed this one.
Hold it!
Shakespeare special. Are 320 pieces like actually 3 sets?
I don't know what the breakdown is because this is based on old money,
Yeah.
shillings and pounds. So they don't work on it doesn't work on a decimal basis per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. So through penny bits. Like there was half a penny. So if a penny was a cent, it would have been half of a cent.
Yeah.
And I think through pennies were like 1/3 of a penny, right? So
Oh, interesting. This is where you're part of the academic thesis. Giving me history lessons. Don't choke yourself, man. Ah. What do we call it? Determined. Nomadic determinism. 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 Ah, can't remember.
Narrative determinism?
Normative. Like your name determines the destiny.
Yes, normative. Oh, okay, yes, normative.
Hold it!
Shenanigans!
I had a theory and I was wondering how it would have worked, and now I've had the theory explained. Like I've had the explanation, so I'm like, I know what happened.
What do you think happened?
I think they were making tokens out of wax, and it has been because there's already beeswax inside. They haven't noticed that the tokens are still inside. They're just like melted, misshapen now. But they functioned long enough to work the mechanism so that it wasn't a coin, it was just a token of the right weight and size.
We haven't seen any wax in Champions.
Well, remember the mold thing on the indentation on the soaps? I said it would like mold something. It was a mold for something last week. So I'm putting that together.
We do have new evidence to look at.
Huh?
We do have new evidence to look at.
Yeah, I will look at it in a minute.
Hold it!
The detailed Hamlet. There you go. Anime physics, but with your head. Ooh. Oh, you pissed them off now. I like the umbrella. I don't like umbrellas, but I kind of like the umbrella. This is interlinked. Basically, breaking the fourth wall with the entire Ace Attorney series.
Let's go look at this.
Have you seen it yet?
Just hold on a second. Ah, okay, so the stain on the floor is the melted beeswax.
Is it beeswax necessarily?
Maybe, I don't know. Just
So much for a fine tooth comb.
Objection!
Bring us to Naruto, savior of the gas industry in England. You get a raise.
do we need to know both?
This one is more important than the other.
Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna have to call it quits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're so close to done, but oh well.
Huh?
You're so close to done, but I can see your fading. So
Yeah, no, I am fading. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so come back next week and we continue from here. And everybody can be like laughing at me fading 2 seconds before a break. But yeah, this is what we do every Saturday. We play as attorney. And usually I am far more chipper and hyped and energetic than this, but I need to go sleep.
aw. Well, thanks for trying anyway.
What do you mean try? We had a good time.
Yeah, I mean, like you pushed on for a while.
Yeah, sorry guys, but I do need to go. Yeah, thank you for joining me, Tiara, and hopefully next week we can put Discord
Brad
up.
says thank you, us both. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Sailing Us a lot, and anyone else who has showed up.
Yes,
Brad
thank you
says
very
rest
much.
up and feel better.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. But I hope you come back next week because we're gonna have more of Shakespeare. But yeah, hopefully next week as well we can have Discord and have Brad and Andrew and whoever else on as well. Um, and it'll be a lot more fun with all
Yeah,
the people on Discord as well.
we can get Discord working.
Yeah, because I mean, Brad, I would not want to give Brad the. I would not want Brad to pass up the chance of trying to voice this fellow.
Um,
I want to see.
we might have run out of chances. But obviously here all the time. But we'll see. We'll see. Things get complicated. No, it's not his last time, but things
Yeah.
get weird because he's Ace Attorney.
Oh,
Things-
okay. So like he stops putting on an act because he's getting pressed.
I don't know.
Stressed.
It's hard. I don't want to get too much into it because it's spoilers, but
Okay.
it
Okay.
just gets weird. It gets weird.
It's weird. Okay. Cool. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks to Celine, Ocelot, and Bradley for being in the chat, and Tiara for you managing it. Thank you very much.
Aw.
I have been here, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to go early, but yeah, I'm going to have to go lie down a little
All
bit. I
right.
think.
Well, rest up.
Bye.
Talk to you all later. Bye.
Thank- wait. Hold on.
Wait, what? What am I?
Bye, everybody watching.